Hi everybody. This poem isn't about me, and I didn't make it any easier to write. I am 7 years old, and my dad is the best dad in the world. You may disagree and say that your dad is better, or that our dads are great in different ways, or that any kid describing his own father would be biased, but you're wrong. My dad is the best dad in the world. He's smart and he's funny. He's got a big thunderous laugh that drowns out my small squeaky laugh, and he makes every effort to try to be with me. I almost saw him last week. It was my birthday. Mom said he couldn't get a ride to come see me, but it's okay, I understand. He lives far. I tried to call him, but he has a messed up phone that sends my calls to voicemail, and I eventually had to stop trying because Mom told me I had to go to bed. I messaged him a picture of my birthday cake. The next day, Mom took me to Chuck E. Cheese, and then we went to Legoland. It was fun, but it was just me and her, and she kept pinching me when I wasn't smiling to try to make me laugh, even if it didn't really work, and she kept nagging me the whole day, asking me if I'm having fun. Like, yes, Mom, I'm having fun. You don't have to keep asking me. I'm fine. Man, I hate my mom sometimes. She can never lighten up, you know? She's like some evil totalitarian dictator. All she does is make me clean my room, drag me to doctor's appointments, force feed me repulsive vegetables, drive me to and from school, which is a hell in and of itself, don't get me started, and nag. If I have to hear this lady remind me to take my inhaler to school one more time, I'm going to lose my mind. Things aren't like this with my dad. My dad is fun. We go on adventures together, like the time we climbed under that fence to get to a secret fishing spot in a lake behind a factory. I mean, sure, it kind of sucks sometimes when he forgets that it's his weekend to take care of me, or when he drops me off at grandma's house so he can go hang out with his girlfriend. But my dad and I, we're best pals, you know? We're partners in crime, a dynamic duo destined to take on the world in a blaze of glory and fanfare, and nobody seems to understand that. My mom's family doesn't seem to like my dad very much. Whenever they come over, they glance at me a lot and whisper mean things about him behind his back, and I don't like when they do that. They throw around words like alcoholic and immature and abusive, and they say a kid needs a father, of course, but he's no father. But how can they say that? They don't know him like I do. And I know he's done bad things. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes when he was drunk and he would shout and he would throw things. How could I forget that when he and Mom were still together, they would argue and he would bounce us off of the walls like tennis balls, but he would always apologize after. He is not a bad man. We've all made mistakes in our lives. He's just made a few more. So despite everything, despite all the times I packed my bags to go to his house for the weekend only to unpack them after a phone call, despite the fact that I hug him longer than he hugs me, despite the time I had to tell my teacher that my face looked like that because I fell and busted my lip, I still want to see him because he is still my father and he still loves me, right? I am 18 years old. And I wish it hadn't taken me so long to realize this. But my mom is the best mom in the world. Thank you.